This is uh, Evil Hunter doing the Solar System journal entries 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for uh, the remainder of this session. The vomeins, for quick briefing, are like the second most powerful beings in the entire whatever you call it, verse. But first, before we go to planet Vomia, there is a planet that would be known in this solar system. Pluto, the legacy. This page and the next have been torn apart, with the first page being completely taken out. No one knows now. I shall interpret what journal entry 2 says. Pluto did not disappear. The story of Pluto freezing broke out into the atmosphere of the black hole galaxy. So now it started a new orbit and galaxy. Now when all of these are together, now it is in the solar system, or the black hole galaxy. So, and here is a quick image of the place. The next page is the map of the solar system. I shall pan down to this. And this is the solar system, mostly intact, with a literal sun, similar to those that are drawn in kids' books, with rocks forming this shape. The galaxy's waypoint to Earth, or to the Milky Way, with the Vomian's moon, being a regular planet where for people to live. We also have an unknown galaxy on its side, with all we know is colors. So far no one has entered this galaxy, at least none we know of. We have colored planets of planet green, planet blue, and planet pink. But previously said, the only frozen planet in this galaxy, planet Pluto. We also have planet Silly here, which will make one go insane, even the most well-rounded people here. Then there's planet Vomia, with as well Black World's moon, to be shaped like a jack-o'-lantern, with the craters only shining most of the time in Black World, portion that will be talked about later. These numbers right here depict every single time period with it in the future or the past. We've known this after the first attempt of it. Now we go on to Vomian customs. Now the Vomian customs have certain symbols and have been interpreted to be certain actions needed to make the vomein alphabet work. For now, until time goes on, I will only read them out and let others interpret what these symbols look like. I'll go from A to Z. It goes in the regular lexicon, the English lexicon's way. So, yeah. That's A. It's hard to interpret these. We'll try. That would be B. Unsure if I... One sec. However it looks, it seems similar to it with like some sort of slap on the side of your side, I guess, with the hand. That would be C. D would be with the other side. E looks like F seems odd. Looks like someone might have tampered with this. Currently F is unknown then. G is to like make it look like a G. H looks like I is this. J looks like K looks like it needs to have a second one, but I shall interpret it with a pinch. You must pinch someone to do the K. L is severely damaged, so I can't do it. M. N. Let. That's N. O. L. P is with an armpit fart of it. Q. Q. That is Q. R. I believe through my training I know this. You make a sound with your with the shoulder. S. T. U is highly tampered, I can't tell. Let's see. No, that's a different letter. U is also unknown. V. Now W is the same as M, so those get confused a bit. For X, that is X, and Y is a slide. side. And then Z, you need multiple people, but basically you make a Z formation um, for this. So the letters that we don't know how to speak. Okay. So those are the letters, actually. Here's how you know it is a word of it with a O if you space a word. So okay, it looks like that there's a you must make a raspberry or something to make a sound to space it out. Or just spelling and now here. So for the customs further on with except for the alphabet, there's also instead of dancing, you sing. Instead of singing, we sing the background music. So no actual lyrics. And instead of waving your hand, you can't do you must freeze and heat them. So freeze the person you're waving at and thaw them out with your fire powers. You can only do this with powers of vomeins. So now that you know about this, I shall go on to entry number 5. How we survive. I myself am a prior Mattheosaurus from there. So, and I have managed to retain some knowledge. So, now with this, I'm going to list off how we survive. Vomeins are diurnals, mostly Matthews, but diurnals are not diurnals. They're a combination between nocturnals and diurnals. So barely anyone. They don't sleep at all. But for Matthews, they could have like restless times. Other Romans would have like an hour of sleep in the night for it, or periodically. We are also warm and cold-blooded, so um, both necessities for that are applied. We could have internal heat and then get some external heat as well. And we're stronger than humans and even Maniosauruses because they're stronger than the strongest man on Earth, uh, which could be looked up. But so far, I am not aware of what is the actual how strong that man is. We are as big as the sun in the Milky Way, so obviously we're very large. Even though that seems like a bad thing, we do have a shape-shifting ability that could resize us into a good enough shape. We have all kinds of animal instincts and animal abilities that make them survive in their own habitats. Number 6 is that we are simply indestructible. Vomian, vomeins, especially while they are as their particular Asaurus, um, in their form, are virtually indestructible, with even like clothing like adding on to the body armor once they transform. Vomians can have different DNA for this. So, yeah. So this is it for now. Before I tell too much, there are several other pages currently and are still being written. This is currently the beginning of learning of vomians. This is former Matthew of Planet Vomia saying goodbye.